Hello YouTube, it is a rainy day, so it's only about 75 up. Dew point's still about 60. I mean, it's still nasty and gross, but it sure beats them hot days. We are using the Rockwell tabletop saw. We have a video on it. If you really want a link to it, I will go hunt for the video. I got this right on the line, one of these lines. It's a 1/16 of an inch off when I got done cutting, so I need to move it over a little bit. Because I'm going to have these in the lathe, so I want to make them longer. But didn't do too bad cutting. I have this so it will, watch this. See how it forces it? Watch. So it's got plenty of pressure. It scared me because I cut all the way through and it was like bang when it got to the end. Well, I got smart on the next cut. See where I left a little bit? And I just broke it off. You can grind it off or a little bit, because I don't like trying to take my lathe bit, get rid of that. So you can file or grind it off before you stick it in the lathe. This is about the extreme of my lathe to do this 4-inch piece, because I have no steady rest. So I want to make kind of like a homemade screwdriver handle. You can do this. Next we're going to try it on steel, but we're going to have to hook up that rinky-dink expressions speed controller. Because it's already aluminum flying that fast, but this thing runs way too fast. I'm not sticking a piece of steel in there. No way. I'm going to. It's way too fast, because this is made more for cutting wood. So, we're going to take you over to the desk here real quick. Okay, here's my new backdrop. This was a brand new shirt. I did not like it. Brand new. Sometimes people give me stuff brand new, so it got turned into a desktop rag. So we're changing the color up here, which might help, because we've had trouble with light. We've got plenty of lighting, but this camera gets on something reflective. Let's just bring something over here. You get some napkins in here. You get like, you can tell it'll start getting shadows, and the camera gets dark, and see, we're trying to keep the object lit up, and with a darker background, we think that'll help. But it was time anyway. The grungy old towel, that's gross. Everybody's probably tired of this. Somebody tuned in for the video saying, man, this guy sure rambles off topic. Yeah, if you're a regular subscriber, you're used to it. Stay tuned. We're going to do some steel, and we'll tell you what we think. We're going to do some experimenting with the speed on that thing. We won't show it running. It's too much trouble for me to set up the tripod and do all that. I get too nervous. Okay, this is 3/4 diameter steel. It's 12L14, has lead in it. It's easy to machine. You really can't harden it like you do other steels or really weld it, but you make different punches and doodads out of it. It's really easy to machine. I'm going to roll this backwards so you can hear what RPMs it is. I'm using my speed controller. That's fast, okay? We're going to show you where I was cutting the steel at. Somewhere kind of in there, hoping it started when that thing went on full speed. You can tell that I'm not going to try to cut steel with. And I'm spinning it. And all the time it's trying to jerk this blade up and down. Like I said, see where I got that where it puts pressure on that arm? And then I look in there and I'll stop. Because I'd rather hacksaw like a 1/4 inch, 1/8 of an inch instead of something go flying apart. So that's how we're going to do it. It'll cut steel. That's what we bought it for. It's no good to me if all I can do is make picture frames with it. I didn't buy it for that. I knew I was going to make stuff out of steel and everything. And I'm going to use it in the lathe. So I want to make as most accurate cuts as I can. And you're not going to get that with a hacksaw without a lot of work. So we'll finish this. We'll go over back to the table so you can see what it looks like. Okay, this is about the time it snagged. It scared me because it'll boom. So see if we can break this off on camera. I need to stop a little bit before that, because it'll scare you. Bang, it grabs it, and that blade is, not to advertise for the company, okay? But I got to tell you what kind of blade it is. It's a Lennox modern metal cutting blade, and it was giving away free samples, and I sent for one. Well, I sawed through, what was it? Over 1/8 of an inch thick plate steel. Sawed through it. And I just got through cutting this with it. 3/4 diameter steel. So, it'll do the job. Pretty accurate. This is a, whatever, at the, not factory, but from the store that sells it to me. I'm sure they got a pretty good bandsaw. But it's not bad to be able to stick in the lathe. This may be a tool that's not done in a lathe. That's pretty heavy to be trying to hang on with that little mini lathe. I mean, play with this aluminum is different. There's nothing to that. I ain't afraid to stick that out there and make, you know, like round over the end like a screwdriver. You know, you round it over. You know what I mean? Of course you do. But as far as this stuff, I don't know. This may get cut down into who knows what. But stuff like this is nice to have. You may need some bushings, some spacers. I like marking my stuff with a Sharpie. And this stuff is easy to cut and easy to work with. I said 12L 14 has lead in it. All kinds of metal suppliers have it. And then I had that, what was that, 1144 stress proof I made a punch out of years ago. You've probably seen me showing it when I first bought my belt sander. That stuff hardened into a good punch. And it's not a tool still either. But it was cheap. And it was recommended by somebody on YouTube. Could have been Mr. Pete or somebody used some of it. But there you go. New background. That burlap works good for some things, but we're going to be using this for a while. So thanks for watching. We could take a picture of the saw, but if you watch my channel, you've seen it before. But thanks again for watching, and I'll snap a couple pictures of this, what it looks like.